In any case, yeah. So let's move on from that because I think we've talked about that enough. Let's move on to something that I know that you and I are.
All right. Well, you guys go ahead.
Well, first off, let's say, why aren't you playing Guilty Gear?
I'm planning on getting the game.
So you're just waiting.
Yeah.
Then you should be able to enjoy this with us.
No, actually, I'm super excited for Gear. I want the game really badly on PC.
Mm-hmm.
If they announce like tomorrow, they're like the game's gonna come out on PC in 6 months. It's gonna have crossplay to PS4. Like I'll pre-order it right now.
Dude,
I'll buy it right now.
I have had so many people tell me that they want it on PC.
I want it on PC stat because I play every fighting game right now on PC. Like I play Street Fighter, which has crossplay on PC, and KI, which has crossplay on PC. So like,
you're not playing MKX on PC.
No, I play MK on console. Yeah, I play MK is the only console game that I play.
Right?
I don't have Pokken though.
Oh, you don't have Pokken? Okay, got it.
Well,
if I had Pokken, I wish it was on PC too, but that's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
right.
anyway, yeah. So like the point is, I really wish it was on PC, but I'm probably gonna just buy the game on PS4 anyway. I don't have a PS4 stick, but apparently Legacy works. Of course.
Yeah, Legacy works. Yeah. No, Legacy definitely works.
If that's the case,
it's
then,
legit plug and play Legacy.
Yeah, I want to play Johnny or Sin. So
okay. Well,
those characters look really
Johnny,
sick. Johnny looks so sick.
He's so broken. He's so.
Well, yeah, he's broken,
so
but like he looks so cool. Just the way he animates and
he's
when
really,
he does the J.
Oh, yeah.
That is like the coolest thing any character does. I think
the name of the super is "What's My Name."
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I mean, he's only been doing it for already 10 years or so.
Not the
Someone's
point.
a little late.
It looks so
here.
pretty now, though. The game looks amazing.
Yeah,
the game looks incredible. I also heard that PS4 netcode is better.
Oh
now.
my god. So like,
I'm spoiled.
So look. First off, like Guilty Gear, like regular Xrd Online was not bad. It wasn't.
Dust we trust.
How
does he plan these?
I don't know, dude. But it wasn't bad. But I can tell you right now, like I played Kugi Online, and Broken Tier, and when I played him, he's in Arizona. In the other game, it was like 3. I can tell you that right now. It was 3 frames of lag and the whole 9. But now it's 2. And not only that, in between the versus screen, it tells you how fast each person is connecting. So
really?
Yeah, so if I'm playing you, it shows both of our connections, not just one on one side.
So you can figure out who's the lagger when people are like, "Man, my internet's so good," blah blah blah, and it's like they got
wow.
Okay, yeah, and it's so much better. On top of that, the lobbies are a lot better.
The lobbies are so
the
cute.
tutorial looks really good from what I saw.
Dude, I paused the game in training mode and there's a button that says FAQ and there's like these balloons on the side and you hit triangle and all of a sudden all these balloons pop up. They're like, I can't block, I can't run. What am I supposed to look at? Who do I play? I
played like the tutorial I played the whatever it was, the training mode and the challenge mode and the tutorial on Xrd.
Right.
Because Brad has it, my roommate. So I played it on there. And I was like learning how to play Faust, and I was like, "This is so good."
Yeah, it's really
good. It's so good.
I know you said you were going to go through them, right?
Yeah. So what I want to stream it. Like, I just want to stream myself playing it because not only that, but I've seen glimpses of the tutorial mode from videos. Good. It's like they teach you to use punch, and there's like minions, like Jacko's minions are on the screen, and you like some of them are low, so you have to crouch punch. Some are in the air, so you have to jump punch them, and like they teach you all these different things. So I just want to go through the whole thing. Not only that, but because I have played Guilty Gear before, I can kind of expand on things, that are happening. Like, this is what you should take away from the tutorial. They have these great mission modes that teach. Like, I know in Xrd Sign, they taught you how to option select throw in the mission mode.
This is true.
Like, it's literally saying, like, this is an option select.
Dude, no fighting game shouldn't have a good tutorial. I think that is something you should invest in if you're making a fighting game. Like, KI's tutorial is really good. MK's wasn't that bad. Guilty Gear's is incredible. Like, if you have a modern fighting game, it should have a good tutorial. It's so hard to play fighting games.
And you have to think about it. Like I said, this is like, so it has a great tutorial.
Yep.
The online is amazing. The lobbies are amazing.
Right.
They have all these options set up in lobby. Rematch, the whole, not like...
There's legacy controller support.
And it's plug-and-play legacy controller support.
Right. It's not like register or
it's not registered.
Like
Apparently, that was the correct way to do it. From what Mike Z said. He said the way that they're doing it now is the correct way to do it. And then on top of that,
the soundtrack's amazing.
Dice K is like a god of music. So, you can't go wrong with that.
I get hyped just from the title screen music.
Dude, so on top of that...
I was like, it's so good.
So, on top of that, they have new songs to get. And and they have new colors. But the songs, you can get like Iska songs, and they have lyrics now.
Oh, really?
Dude, I was playing to the same song, and the words was, oh man, it's so sick.
Speaking of that, if you guys are even thinking about getting Guilty Gear, you should download the free characters right now.
Yeah.
So the characters are free right now. So go to PSN Store, download
PlayStation store.playstation.com
and download
Raven, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even download.
Yeah, you need to download. It's two. It's Raven, Heyoon, and you get free colors too. You get the Eclipse colors.
So I got the 2 free characters plus the free colors, and then so that way when you do end up getting the game, or even if you never do, whatever, right? But when you do end up getting the game, you'll have it.
Yeah,
so I downloaded the characters today because I'm planning on getting the game.
And I downloaded the new colors as well. Like they have a bunch of new colors.
Oh, really?
Some that you can only buy, and they have like I think it's 7 through 18 that you have to unlock in the game. Yeah, I mean, you look at a game like this, and then you look at Street Fighter, and
come on, man.
Like package wise, I meant like after you pay $60 for a game or $50 for a game,
you get your money's worth.
You get your money's worth. Like this game gives you everything you need.
My favorite thing was just even in the title screen that they have an L1 and an R1 that you can go to any mode and hold the button down, and it shortcuts to there. So now when you're on the title screen, I'm like, I want to go training mode. L1, it's training mode.
Yeah.
So good.
Dude, it's so good.
Good.
I mean, the one thing I will say, so I even said that on Twitter yesterday. I was like, look, if you want to support a company that give you the complete package, you got to buy Revelator, right?
I mean...
That's what I'm planning on doing.
I'm telling you now, dude, like, I already love Guilty Gear. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, I got back from Philly, and I got off the plane, and I went right to the store, and I bought it. And I was like... It's so good.
Like, you haven't even opened it yet. You're like,
also, I was just looking at it. I was like,
hey, it's going to be the 3rd to last game at EVO this year.
Yeah, that's right.
You might as well learn it.
That was another thing that happened.
I'm so excited about that.
Forgot about that.
The EVO lineup. We should talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to events.
Also, I thought of another topic, but we'll get there.
Okay, but no, the one thing I do want to point out though is that someone did say that, you know, to be fair for Capcom, and again, I know a lot of people are always mad because they think I'm a Capcom apologist or whatever.
You damn shill, James.
Yeah, I know. I am a Capcom.
He's doing it right now. He can't
even
stop
himself. Now. Here we go.
Jesus.
Here it comes. Right. So, like, Revelator obviously is the second edition of the game that came after an arcade release. Right. A lot of people have described Street Fighter V as the arcade release of the game. You know, so. Obviously, it's going to come out and be missing a lot of things, right? Because it wasn't like developed for the arcade, get some time to stew in the arcade. Now it comes out in the home version, has all these features. Now here comes the second version. Now we can add all these more versions to it. However, that's only on the assumption that Capcom will improve a lot of those things, right? We don't know if that's going to happen yet. So we can't necessarily give Capcom a pass at all.
That's true.
Especially since the release of Guilty Gear was good anyway.
Right.
I mean, everything leading up to the release was good. It was like, yo, Revelator's come out. We're going to give you a date. We're like, sick. Hey, if you reserve the game, we basically give you the arcade version. I'm like, oh my God. Whoever thought about that, they deserve a raise.
That guy's a genius.
That guy's a genius. He's riding around in a solid gold car. Because that's the raise he got.
We had tournaments for Revelator like months before
on the demo. And then on top of that, like they give you the 2 of 3 DLC characters for free. Extra colors, and then the game drops, and it has better online, it's like better every time you heard something, it was better.
I will say this though. I will say this: if this version of Street Fighter V that we are playing right now came out only in the arcades and was not a home version,
that'd be perfect.
We would all be shitting ourselves about how great this game is.
Yeah.
Right? But it's really just a lot of the stuff that's the home system release was just faulty. Right?
Yeah.
Unless, of course, the arcade did have 8 frames of lag, then we would all be yelling about that.
Oh, wait. 8 frames is a problem now, huh, guys?
Well, that was one thing that they came out with. They came out with, and they said, Capcom came out and they kind of addressed it. They said they're going to be a lot more, they're going to use communication a lot better when it comes to development of game types.
Yes.
Now, the thing is that we're kind of getting off topic here, but I guess we can kind of transition into this because it kind of goes in lieu of what we're talking about when it comes to how good it is. Capcom came out with a statement saying, hey, we're going to make sure that we're going to communicate more with the community and with the developers to make sure that we have a more complete product overall. And a lot of people took to Twitter, and I was reading all this stuff. I wasn't commenting on it, but I was reading a lot. People were saying, hey, you might as well delay the game if it's going to do this. You might as well make this. If it's going to be this much better, you want to do these things to ensure that you have a great launch of a game, especially a game like Street Fighter is supposed to be the best fighting game in the world. The best fighting game.
It was supposed to be the next coming of like FGC.
Supposed to be the Messiah. It was supposed to be the future. It was supposed to carry
us. You
us.
were the chosen one.
Yeah, it was supposed to carry us into the great beyond.
I loved you. You were supposed to be the chosen one.
They addressed a bunch of things in this huge giant thing that they put out. Capcom Japan was like, it's all Capcom USA's fault.
That's right. Yeah,
Capcom USA was like, our bad bros, and then Japan was like, it's their fault.
Dude, they threw them under the bus so bad.
The fact that Japan shifted the blame, I'm like, I blame Japan now.
Oh, passing the buck.
I blame Japan.
They said that the release schedule that Capcom USA showed at like some of those talks at EVO and such was not approved by Capcom Japan, so they weren't supposed to come out with a character every month, etc.
You know what they said? The thing, from what my understanding is...
Are you serious?
My understanding is that, like, when that happened, their plan was just not to tell anybody when the characters were going to come out, and, like, they'll come out when they come out.
Right.
And I was like, that sounds terrible.
That's the
I don't like
idea.
that at
You
all.
can get one character 1 month, 2 characters another month, 3 months down the line, you get a half a character. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Like, that makes no sense. So I appreciate if Capcom USA had been like, here's the plan, and then they had been like, at the start of May, been like, hey guys, guess what? Ibuki might be a little late, so we're going to push her back a month. We'll give you guys some gameplay at the end of May instead, and you guys will have a trailer. And then this is also what's going to come out in June, and instead that means our June character is going to be in July, and our July character is going to be X. Like, if they had just been a bit more open.
No, it's funny because last week, I know some people were like, why do you always like have to blame the Japanese companies, blah, blah, blah. Why do you talk about the culture stuff? Isn't that racist, whatever? But I mean, given the response from Capcom of Japan, I think it's kind of justified to say that, how much you want to bet Capcom USA was like, let's announce that we're late, and Capcom Japan was probably like, no, don't do that, I should totally use a bad Asian accent to make it as racist
James,
as possible.
Don't do that.
They'll blame me for it. See this? They'll be like, oh, a racist person on UltraChen, it must have been this guy.
Yeah, I know. Racist comment from UltraChenTV, and it's just going to be a picture of you.
My face. It's
going to be the best picture ever. It's him looking at the shake like... Anyway.
But I will say one thing, though. Hans announced that they're going to do a lot better at communication. And I just got word from some of the mods at our Street Fighter that he's been posting in a bunch of threads. He's been responding to a bunch of people. So Hans is definitely holding up to his end of that statement. And he is talking to a lot of people. So shout outs to Lord Hans.
Shout outs to Lord Hans. Yeah. Shin Hans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So they posted this, Capcom posted this big thing. And they're like, we messed up. We're going to communicate more. I hope that's true. They addressed 8 frames.
Yeah.
Apparently there's some lag that's not supposed to be there.
And
we'll look into it. And at the end, in parentheses, it said, Seijan was right.
Oh, okay. Look.
That's what it said at the bottom.
Dude, have you read the YouTube comments on that video, dude? There are so many people who are mad at us.
They hate you guys.
Except for him.
They hate you. They're like, I don't get it. Those UltraChen guys are the worst.
Dude, we're Capcom.
None of them are right. They're like, they must be paid by Capcom. And I was like, wait, if they are paid by Capcom, can I get the money? And then I'll be like, lag is fine. No.
But see, that's why you were against it, because
they didn't pay me.
You didn't get any of the money. So.
Capcom, come on,
man. So wait a minute.
I'll send you my PayPal, Capcom. We can work this out.
Now that they came out and said this, and Ibuki's going to be late, this transitions into the next topic. Do you guys think Ibuki should be playable at EVO?
Hell no. If she comes out after EVO's date, which is already mad late as it is, hell no, she shouldn't be playable at EVO. That's so soon. Are you serious?
So you agree?
I honestly do not think she should be playable at EVO.
I definitely agree she shouldn't be playable.
If she comes out after EVO's date, which I think is already like...
Well, you're talking about EVO's cutoff date.
EVO's cutoff date.
Cutoff date.
Yeah, if she comes out after EVO's cutoff date, no exception, she should be Dunzo. Dunzo Banzo. Like, no problem about it. Like,
did you say Dunzo Banzo?
I did. Dunzo. There's no way she should be playable.
These new kids are saying Dunzo Banzo. I don't...
It sounds like the next game from Rare.
I know, right?
I would play it.
The exclusive sequel to Banjo and Kazooie. Yeah. Dunzo Banzo.
It sounds like
it's like a guy with a banjo. Traveling hobo with a banjo.
But yeah, if she comes out after that, hell no, she shouldn't be playable.
If she's like only out for 2 weeks, because you know what's gonna happen is that people are gonna find something broken with her and not say anything.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Then we can just play with a Buki, and then we get to see the Naruto hand seals, and then you know what happens? A guy wins Evo with a glitch of a bomb that takes off every bit of your life.
Yeah.
KO, perfects up and down. You know where else that happened? Remember Tanya at CEO last year?
That was the grossest thing of all.
Wasn't that the best? You know, just a bunch of wab. That wasn't cool. Wab. That wasn't cool. Wab. That wasn't cool to you guys. No. I thought it was amazing. I mean, Ed Boon must have thought it was amazing too, because he was sitting right there. I was looking, and I saw the light leave his eyes.
His eyebrows.
He was like, "Oh my god!"
His eyebrows were shrinking every match. He's like, "Oh god, no, my power levels."
Second match, it was like his body was like parallel to the floor. Like he was like, I can't believe it got this bad. Like,
how fast did Tanya get nerfed before Evo? Boom!
Instant.
That was like the fastest patch that ever came out. Like, Ed Boon was probably on the phone like,
dude, if you saw his face, I was in the ring looking at his face. He was like, it was legit like he had just gotten into an argument with his mom. He's like,
he was on the phone. All the money going to the PC version. Remove that. We need a patch. We need a patch that.
ASAP. Like he was a surgeon. Tourniquet. I'm gonna need a syringe. I need a patch that. Oh Jesus! The blood is in my eyes. He's like, I need a patch that.
He cuts out the PC version, inserts the patch, sews them up. Boom! Stat clear.
Back up. He's like backing away. All right, let's get out of here.
Is it good?
I'm back on for Office 4.
Okay, we're good. She's recovered.
Okay. That's exactly what happened.
But yeah, I mean,
no Ibuki at Evo. No Ibuki.
If she comes out after the release date, donezo.
Okay, I just realized something, that maybe David is here for structure.
Maybe. You can't tell me what to do, Mr. Lawyer Man. I do what I want.
I think it's going fine.
Okay, fair. Okay, fine.
We're grown adults, so we can handle this.
Well, we're grown adults.
Yeah.
Right. So
we can't even take this guy in the radio.
He can't vote yet.
So.
He can't vote yet. So.
One day.
Just got quiet fast.
Have that birds and the bees talk one day.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyways, but like you guys were saying, no, I definitely, not cool. I wouldn't even put that on. That's not a joke.
I want a main Ibuki, and I don't think she should be legal.
Yeah. See, listen to the pale guy. Listen to the pale guy.
No, I agree. I agree with the pale guy.
So, do we have anything else to add to this topic?
About Guilty Gear Xrd
Revelator? Transition into Street Fighter, transition into, NRS games.
Yeah. No, I think we're good.
I mean, if we want to talk about NRS games, we could talk about Injustice.
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
That's an E3. That's an E3 hopeful.
That's an E3. Okay, let's take a break.
All right,
let's take a break. We need to recoup ourselves, gather ourselves back on topic here, and then we will talk about E3. We're just going to talk about, maybe what we might see in terms of fighting games, or just in general, and games in general. I just want to know what your opinions on E3 are when we come right back.
Bang bang.